And as students head back to class and parents try to find preschool options for the younger kids, one Shreveport mother is pleading with parents to do their homework after she says state child care investigators alerted her that her 3-year-old was choked by a daycare worker. Tonight, KSLA News 12's Dominique Ben is getting answers from the daycare director.
It's mind-blowing.
Virginia Santiago was horrified when she heard about the allegations of abuse by a daycare worker.
Started off in her classroom, the main classroom, and he was crying and she was frustrated. You could see her, she was throwing things in the classroom. It was all over her face, and he was just standing there crying. She just started yanking him. She yanked him up by his arm. She dragged him to another classroom. She left him there. She came back, grabbed him again by one arm, took him somewhere else, and then drug him again to a different classroom. She went like 3 different places with him, and she slammed him down in a chair.
But the June 21st video revealed much more.
When the caseworker called me weeks later, and she told me the part we couldn't see was when she was bent over. That's when she actually had her hands around his neck.
As a parent myself, and as being an educator for 20 years, and being in the profession of serving young children, I had never seen anything like that.
The administration at Child's Play Development Center in Shreveport says they have nothing to hide. Center Director Carmela Lafitte was hired 2 weeks after the incident. She says the daycare did exactly what they were supposed to do.
Contacting the authorities were, it was initiated by us. Actually, contacting the parent as well.
Shreveport police arrested 36-year-old Carnisha Trammell. We've been unsuccessful in our attempts to reach her. SPD was able to get video footage that led to her arrest for 1 count of cruelty to a juvenile. They say the child suffered minor injuries but had the potential to cause serious damage.
That extra day, how was his day? He's been there for almost a year, so I felt like we created some type of bond, as you would want to with your child's teacher. So for her to go and do this, it was just heartbreaking.
We do have heartfelt sorrows as it relates to that, and we do regret that this incident happened on our watch. So no, we do not have any. We offered to pay any bills or anything, and that's all our parents. If there's an injury or something that happens, we're here to make sure that they just stay safe, and if they don't, and we find that it's found that we're at fault, we have no problem with that.
Do your research and listen to your babies.
We want to know how the child is doing moving forward, because we do know that there can be some long-lasting effects.
This incident has prompted the Child Care Center to do more training and workshops to make sure this never happens again. In Shreveport, Dominique Ben, KSLA News 12.